Hi kids, thanks for joining us today. My name is David and I love playing the drums. Last week we started our new theme, Walking into Worship. Can you remember our new memory verse yet? Let's practice it together.
I will exalt.
They jump. You jumped.
You, my God, and
my King. Forever.
No, not
Oh.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
I will praise
praise
your
your
name forever and ever. Jazz hands. Oh, where's it from?
Psalm 145,
145,
verse
1.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
Paul.
Yeah,
Is that you?
Chris! Oh, Chris!
Dude,
Chris!
what's going on?
Oh,
What's
I'm
happened?
trapped under all these towels.
Trapped. Like,
Yeah, under these towels.
okay, trapped by. Okay, yeah, okay.
You're not laughing at me, are you?
No. Just clearing my throat. So how did you get trapped
Well,
by
I
towels?
started thinking about COVID, and it got me all worried, and then I started thinking all the fighting in the world, and I just started to feel dark, and then I started thinking about all the things at school that weren't going right,
Paul,
and then my
Paul,
mum was sick, and
Hey, mate, look at me. No wonder you're feeling trapped, dude. Those are not small things, dude. But you know you don't have to be trapped.
I don't.
No, totally.
Oh, can you rescue me?
I can. Now, so I gotta find your hand. Someone to work with,
Yeah,
mate.
oh, hang on,
give me
I
something
think
to work.
it's
Hey,
here.
there we
Oh,
go. Ready?
thanks,
3,
Chris.
2, 1. Hood!
Oh,
Yay!
thanks.
You're out. Woo!
I love to praise and worship God. And one way I do that is through playing the drums. Got to admit it, it can get pretty loud, but God isn't afraid of noise. Do you know what else God isn't afraid of? Your worries. Things that we're afraid of or scared of. The things that seem too big for us, that we can't overcome or can't see how it's going to get better. I've got my worry jar. I've put some of the things in it that I get worried about. There's one for COVID and getting sick. I worry about my kids, that they'll be safe at school. I worry that my mum is getting old and how I can take care of her. I worry that I won't be a good husband. I worry that I won't be able to play the drums good enough. We can have lots of worries. There's a story in the Bible where a boy by the name of David was watching his father's sheep. You might think that sounds like a pretty cruisy job. All sheep do is munch on grass. But David had to protect those sheep, and that meant fighting other animals that might come to attack the flock, like a bear. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, it talks about how David chose not to be scared of the bear and run and hide. Instead, he fought the bear and he killed it. And David was just a teenager. He wasn't even an adult yet. Our worries, anxieties and fears can be like the bear. They can come and steal our peace and fill us with fear. They can make us feel like we want to run and hide, or feel helpless like there's no way we could ever beat it. But David knew God. David had a deep faith and relationship with God. When he was looking after the sheep, he would pray, he would write, and he would sing songs to God. He would spend time in God's presence and allow God to fill his heart. So when an attack came, David didn't look at the bear in front of him. He first looked to God. He knew that God was bigger and greater than any bear. He knew that if God was with him, then who or what could be against him? God would help him kill the bear to keep the sheep safe. When we take our eyes off our problems and focus on God, our problems suddenly don't seem so big because God is bigger. God is greater than any worry or problem that we may have. It doesn't mean the problem will go away automatically. We still have to do our school assignments. But we don't have to do it alone or in our own strength. We have God to help us. We can trust in him. When we praise, we lift up God so that our worries take their right place. So today, we are going to spend time in praise and worship. And as we listen to the next song, we're going to write down our worries, and your leaders will have a jar that you can put your worries into. We're going to lift up God above all and give our worries to him.